Tupac or DMX?
In which way?
This is so everybody asks that question. This is whatever criteria in your mind. It could be you were closer with one person made better spaghetti, one person was a better rapper, better producer, whatever in your mind.
Yeah, well, I think, I'm going to break the rules of your game.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to drink when I drink. And I'm going to break the rules of the game. But no problem. You mentioned Tupac and DMX, right?
Right.
You actually mentioned two of the most spiritually in tune artists of hip hop.
Prolific, yeah.
Right? I'm serious. I mean, they were in tune spiritually.
A little bit more.
You know what I mean? So,
They don't seem like...
I just know they both had that spiritual energy that just exuded out of them. You know what I mean? So both.
Okay.
So you didn't break the rule.
I just took a shot.
You played the game.
Yeah, he played the game.
We got to take the shot.
I took my shot. I got to take another one. I took mine.
Cheers.
Finish it.
I finished.
Okay.
Jamie's gonna be running around with this.
Next one. Go ahead.
Jamie.
Okay, yeah.
Quickly.
Nas or GZA?
In which way?
Whichever criteria.
In the Nas or GZA way.
No, they're both very powerful brothers, right? But look, for MCing, my favorite best MC is the GZA.
Okay.
I don't think no MC could beat the GZA. I think what GZA have written for hip hop, no other MC compare. Even if you go to Rakim, who is one of the greatest, right? And most people, he is the greatest. And Nas is most people is the greatest. Right? If I go back and I look at what GZA offered to hip hop, right? And then look at what GZA spawned. Right? GZA spawned me. Dirty, Meth, Ray, Ghost. These are all from GZA is the enlightener.
Wow.
And you go get all your top MCs. I'm saying this with a little ego on my back for it. I can't, ego won't leave. Nah, G. What the Wu offer lyrically, right, is actually no one has mastered yet. You know what I mean? Now, outside the Wu, what Nas did is this for me. Nas is to me, this is my own analogy. I call Nas a Bobby Fischer of MCs. Because Bobby Fischer was the youngest MC youngest chess master
player,
to master. He became a grand master at the youngest age. There's a few that beat him over the years, but he was the first one at that age to be, and Nas was a master at the age of 16, 17, where most of us, because you met us, we was already in our 20s. He was at the age of 17, 18, dope as somebody that was 25, 30.
That's true.
And he, seriously, he's a prodigy child of MCing. You know what I mean? But the truth is already there by the time we meet. He's already writing ideas. That's one day. I'll challenge hip hop to do this. Get every MC lyrics and put them in a book. And then measure it that way. And see what you gain from it, right? If some make you smile or laugh or teach you game, like, some rappers, they give you the game. You know what I mean? Teach you how to hustle. You know what I'm saying? The Wu's gonna teach you how to live in all reality. When you start going through some of these lyrics, bro, first of all, the quantum science, the dude that built the internet modem, you know what the internet modem is?
No.
You don't have it.
Yeah, you do.
You know what it is.
What?
The modem, they let you go on the internet.
The Wi-Fi shit, the box?
Listen to 36 Chambers.
Okay, all right. You was talking about that then.
I'm saying that his brain cells opened. So that's what we do. We open up your brain cells. We cause that. See, when you burn wood, you get fuel. When you burn brain cells, you get thoughts. You put the right kind of wood, you get better fuel, less smoke. You put the right type of thoughts and energy, you get better ideas. You know what I mean? So GZA said in one of his lyrics, something about via satellite from the Wu Mansion, looking at all the branches that came from his tree. And he wasn't talking about just the Wu, we just talking about all the MCs that the Wu inspired now. Right? And I'm gonna say last thing about the GZA because he's my enlightener. So what GZA is for hip hop, and he won't never say it because he never comes out. He's pretty humble.
And we need him on Drink Champs. He's the one Last member of Wu-Tang after you.
Okay, he drinks.
Right. Okay. I'm in.
But what he is for hip hop, he's actually the bridge. So when hip hop started in South Bronx, right? Some would say 1973, right? Mm-hmm. Right? There's a project called Soundview Projects.
Yeah.
Right? His cousin lives there.
Wow.
He's learning it from there.
Wow.
But he's the 13-year-old. He brought hip hop to me in 1976.
Wow. I was born in 77.
Okay? He took me to the Bronx, to the jams,
Wow.
to hear it.
Right.
Right, but we the kids though. I got my ass whipped for staying out there late.
On the train?
On the train, bro. Yo, check it out. Bus.
From Shaolin or from Brooklyn?
Bus. Nope, from Shaolin.
Okay, Shaolin. Okay.
Bus, boat, train.
Jesus.
Seriously. But point I'm making, so I got to talk about that because hip hop got all his great godfathers and pillars.
Right.
And it may sound egotistical to say that, but Wu-Tang became one of those pillars. And that's because we have not the founding forefathers, we have the first generation from them who was amongst them as a spectator. So maybe only then there was only at best, I wouldn't even say 100 MCs.
Right, you said it gets diluted after that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I learned how to MC, it wasn't 500 of us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But anyway, keep going.
Okay, so he picked GZA.
Yeah, okay, bong bong. I don't got to drink then.
No, you don't got to drink.
If
GZA love when I
pick,
okay.
You don't have to drink.
Yeah.
That's right, never drink, period. RZA, you say you're Muslim, you're supposed to never drink alcohol. Tupac touched more people than any rapper ever did. His message was very unique. Follow my slogan, no sex, no drugs, no clubs.
Tell these
Kingas.
subscribe to the Prophet channel.